Today I'm being prepared from the speech we've been given. As time goes by, all things are revealed. So today I'm going to give my speech regarding this topic. And first of all, before I start, I want to give my biggest gratitude for Professor Wallace for giving this chance to improve in our speech. And without further ado, let's get to the speech that I've been prepared. So what does it mean as time goes by, all things are revealed? When we define this word by word, we provide a simple definition. This quote is, time is the one which reveals everything. The time is the one which will reveal everything. That's the simple definition. But when we break it down, I want to define this in more different way, not in general way, by taking the sociological perspective way. So as time goes by, all things are revealed. This quote hints at how things are not what they seem to be. Like I said, I want to take it from a sociological perspective. The idea that identity is not stable, but change reminds us of the dramatical theory proposed by the sociologist Irving Goffman. I want to take a theory from the famous sociologist Irving Goffman. He believed that identity is constantly remade on the basis of the context and the individuals we interact with. Interaction is the biggest common thing that we've been getting from people since the beginning of the manhood, from human creatures. So he states that the identity is constantly remade on the basis of the context and the individuals we interact with. In other words, when he tries to clarify it, Goffman spoke of how individuals presented a version of themselves in front of others. He called this process impression management, how we want to impress other people by telling what we believed. This quote-given quote is an insightful of how this context, because the context suggests that with the passage of time, we will be able to see through all the different roles that people play to finally see through it all. So as time goes by means a time passes or moves, the passing of time, all things are diverged. So sociologist Irving Goffman wants to state that the interaction between peoples may take believing others to believe or not, but the one thing that defines, that will indulge us and to be known, is time. Like life itself is like an individual presentation of itself in front of us. As we know, we can take it from a simple definition regarding, let's take it as a simple breakout, like life itself is like an individual making a presentation of itself in front of us. Most of the time we are invited to believe what we see, isn't it? So but the more discerning among us like to wait before we make an assessment or judgment, because we don't know if it's true or not. We don't have a supernatural to read someone's mind to say that you're lying or you're telling the truth. We don't have that supernatural. The only thing that we need is to have an assessment to believe it, or just to have a big assessment and think over our head. So judgment, cause we don't know if it's true or not. But time is the one element which, if we respect it, enable person who is patient to endure and preserve until they are able to see more clearly whatever it's they are looking at. This is because time has a unique power of slowly eating away at what happens to reveal what it is. So when I concluded my speech, time is the one which will drag us to the end and tell us truth or not. So as time goes on, all things are revealed. It means time is the one, the essential or the inevitable one, which will bring us to believing or to bringing out everything. Thank you for listening.